Let's just wait for others to join. Oh, more of you. There's just two of you for now, guys, but let's just wait for the others to join, like 5 minutes. Then I'm gonna have a start. I can see some likes here. That's positive. Tell me how your day been, guys. What you're doing. My one was without rain for a change. Let's see if we're gonna break the record of 2. Let's go to 3. I love this waiting game, especially when you do the first live. Yeah, that would be good. Oh, we got 3. Okay, new record to beat, 3. Okay, still gonna wait for the other people to join. Then probably gonna give about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we can have a start. In the meantime, just write, guys, in the comments how your day been. How you like the TikTok? Did you see the TikTok? Did it make you to think about things? Just put it in the comments. Write in the comments, guys, where you joining from. Is it UK? Or is it outside of UK? Are you on holidays? Are you just like relaxing at home? Oh, got 3. Okay, 4 more people. Good. Welcome everyone, welcome. Just waiting for more people to join. Oh, Morocco. Yeah, guys, keep writing in the comments where you joining from. Is it UK, outside of UK? People from Morocco. Hopefully you're enjoying the sun if you got some. Write as well how you like the TikTok in the morning. Did it make you to think? Did it make you to ask yourself the question that I raised? I can see 4 people. And we went to 3 again. I might start soon, just to not keep you waiting too long. Hopefully not gonna have any technical issues here, but let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Okay, 1 to 3 again. Hello, who joined? Just write down where you joined from. How you like the TikTok? Did you watch the TikTok in the morning? Just give me some comments here, just to see if you liked it or not and where you're from. I will have some running nose, guys. Got some sinus blocked, then to apologize for that. Gonna try not to affect you too much. Okay. We jump to 3 again. Welcome. And 4. Welcome as well. Whoever is joining, just write down in the comments where you're joining from. Did you watch the TikTok? Did you like the TikTok? Did you ask yourself the question that was in the TikTok? And just put some comments there for me. We're gonna have a start. I got 4 of you. Let's start with 4. Then then going to the TikTok. Then my name is Grzegorz. I'm from Grzegorz Coaching. You just joined my live. That's my first live, following up to my TikTok in the morning. As you've seen in the TikTok, I was raising the question about listening, and it was more to do about you guys, to ask yourself if you listen to your partner, or if your partner listens to you, and what if they don't listen? And that's the main question here. And I just wanted to get you guys to think on the consequence of that and why that's important. And again, just to give you like an idea of myself, then I'm a life coach and I'm a psychologist, and I'm just starting my journey here together with you guys to be able to share like kind of topics I'm gonna be going about. And I got some YouTube channel as well that I started. You can get to know me there. I put some introduction video there today, just to explain who I am and where I'm from. And then again, what I'm gonna be doing. Then, like as you can see, there is a live in the evening. I had a TikTok in the morning, and that's how I want to go about things. Then you will be watching my TikToks in the morning, and there will be a live to follow up that TikTok. And each TikTok I will be asking you a question about relationships, because that's like my first project I took on me, and I will be focusing here on the communication relationships. Something quite close to my heart, only because I went through various experiences in my life that actually taught me through how you can improve the way you communicate in relationships. And basically, what is really important there when you want to just be better at it in general. And as you can see, like the first TikTok was about listening, and the question was if you ever consider that your partner may listen to you or may not listen to you when you talk about your day-to-day, like when you come back from work or when you just come back from whenever you've been and your partner is there waiting for you and they just start talking to you. And the question there is if you are able to listen, or the way around, if they're able to listen to you if you got something to say. And I truly believe that topic is quite important. And again, referring to, like I said, the project I took upon to, what is the communication relationships, is really important for me to understand that you guys will be able to go deep with me in that subject and to kind of understand the principles of how to communicate. The listening is a skill, guys, and it's a skill we need to kind of learn, and there's certain values to how we learn how we communicate in our relationships, okay? And I want to talk about a couple of things today when it comes to listening, and a couple of things you may kind of value in your own relationship, okay, when it comes to listening. One of those things is, let's call it active listening. You probably heard the term before. What means active listening? It means, okay, when we fully focus on the other person, when we talk to them or when they talk to us, and mainly here is the receiver option when they talk to us. That means if somebody talks to you, to be an active listener, you need to be fully focused. That means we're not on our phone, we're not somewhere else, we're not like drifting away in some imagination and imaginative world that we created because we just choose to ignore and choose to not listen to what the other person have to say to us. And you need to think about, okay, if you do that, then why you really like engage, or why you really come to that room, to that person, especially when they want to like, say to you how they went and how they pass, and if you guys, really want to get engaged in that conversation or not. And if you every single time you're gonna answer yourself that no, I don't want to get engaged in it, it comes from probably a deeper problem within yourself that you cannot be an active listener. And again, it's a couple of reasons why you couldn't be an active listener. And again, I'm gonna be using those terms just to make it simpler, because like I said, you guys may have heard that before. And again, it's more about to recognize those terms as well. Then things important, and like I said, active listening is when you fully focus on a person, where you can look in their eyes, when you're not bothered by the phone, when your body language is like you're open, you're like we're not like coming to the conversation, okay, say me what you want to say, and you're like just gonna wait. And yeah, as you can see, the body language tells you straight away that, okay, I'm not really ready for that conversation, I'm kind of close to it, or I'm not really active in it. And the important bit is, okay, if I'm not able to be active in it, then I won't be able to receive whatever comes my way. Like, my partner gonna say to me, okay, that's what she or he did during the day, that's how they, what they did, what was important for them, and I'll be like, whatever, like, because my body language just doesn't give, doesn't give like the principle of listening, If I'm able to like open myself up, if I'm able to look straight into eyes of the person I'm listening, this is when I'll be able to receive way much more information. Then that's like the first thing that is really, really important, how to be active in being able to listen to the other person. And I'm 100% sure some of you will be like, oh, okay, we know that already, what he's talking about. But then ask yourself, are you really there with your partner when they want to share like a day-to-day things with you, or are you not? Next thing will be, I would say, the reasons why we wouldn't listen, okay? Then if you're able to actively listen, fair play to you. But if you're not able and you're being distracted, there could be various reasons behind it. It could be a core fundamental thing that was caused by the way you were upraised, the way you grow up. It could be going into like your childhood, you know, when you were a teenager, when you were a child, when you wanted to say things and your parents didn't allow you to, and they were like blocking you from having your own opinion, or when you know, were talking things, you were then talked on top by your parents to kind of not share your opinion, and that was like creating a little blockage there that actually in your adulthood life right now is causing you to not being able to listen to other people because you've never been listened by yourself, by your parents, for example, or your brothers or your sisters. And it all comes to, like I said, the core fundamentals of how we've been raised and how we grow into our adulthood life. And again, we could talk about it for probably hours, but that's only the principles I'm kind of highlighting today to that question I asked you guys on the TikTok. That did you ever consider that your partner may not listen to you? And this is when it comes to another core principle of why we cannot listen. Sometimes it comes from things like, I would say, if you had your brothers or your sisters, if you had like people that are around that you could talk with. Because if you've been the only child, it's going to be as well difficult for you to communicate, or could be the opposite, you may not let anyone else speak. Again, depending on how your parents raised you. Did your parents allow you to speak? Did they not allow you to speak? Did they block you? If you had your brother and sister, did they talk on top of you? Or if you've been just the only child and everything was focused just about you, then the way you communicate in relationships is just all about you in it, and not about the person you are with and you say you love. And that's just those principles, guys. And why we not listening? Why we may not listen? Okay, another reasons. I would say, if we work, we adults, we work 8, 10, 12 hours. We may come back from work and we will be just exhausted because we had a difficult day. When it comes to a man, like, we love to hide our emotions. That's just the way we are as a man, and that's just the way we are designed as a man, and that's really sad. But at the same time, for like the woman we are with, then it becomes difficult to communicate with us, especially when we come like tired from work, and then we got all those blockages there because of the stress we had at work. Whatever happened there, it happened there. But then what we then do, we bring it to home, and when, you know, our partner wants to talk with us, we're not really engaged. We're not engaged because we don't know how to release that stress we gather from, you know, from work, for example. But it's exactly the same if we're gonna block ourselves from things like ignorance behavior and why that behavior appeared there. And that's a big one, actually, like the ignorant behavior, like why we can have ignorant behavior. Can you guys write in the comments why ignorant behavior is so important in the way we may not listen? How do you think? Not many comments there, but that's okay. Let's just follow. Then again, it's a couple of reasons. Then you may have it based on, again, the way you go into your adulthood life. You may have it because of disrespecting your partner, for whatever was the reason. It could be based on, you know, the emotions that was created, I don't know, 6 months ago, 3 months ago, a year ago, that just attached yourself to that ignorant behavior. Or it could be, like I said, because it was created by your parents when you were a child, and you didn't even realize that. Then you just modeled that, and then you just stayed when you like, you know, in your age of 25, 30, 35, 40, you then just choose that behavior because it's easier for you to ignore what your partner is saying to you, and then that then causes you not to listen. You pretend you listen, but you don't, because you're ignoring that. And then when the funniest thing there, when a partner asks you, okay, did you agree with me, or did you hear what I just said? They usually is like, oh yes, I did what I said. If that question happens, then you'll be like, oh, what you were talking about, just remind me. And that point you kind of lost yourself, because you'll be like, oh, okay, I did listen to you, but I didn't, but that's because I ignored you. And that then comes to the runaways. Then if you got the ignorant behavior caused there by those things I just mentioned, then you will then go to your runaway. What can be a runaway? It could be anything that will just take your attention from conversation with your partner. Phones are probably the biggest, like the runaway. You can go to your phone, you can go on your social media, you can go and swipe here, swipe there, check your Instagram, check your Facebook, go to your online games, whatever works for you on that phone. Phone is like a big way of running away and gathering dopamine. What is the, like the hormone that makes us happy. And that's what can come from the ignorant behavior, that you will just choose the runaway and you will just go there, and actually what you cause there, you're not able to listen to that conversation with your partner. And that's just another reason why we may not listen to someone, because we choose the runaway. It could be a bit more severe, like come from work again, or you come from, whatever you were doing for the day, and then you just decide, okay, let's have a drink. Or even in more severe cases, let's go to like drugs, because, I need it. I need my dopamine. I need my happy hormone. But then why you need those things? And again, you need to ask yourself, okay, why we, again, not listen to someone, then we go towards, the runaways and our ignorant behavior. And then we just kind of hurt our partners by just doing that. Or maybe you're on the receiving side. Maybe you are the person just watching that, what your partner is doing. Then, they come from work, or they come from whatever they were doing for the day, and then you want to talk to them. And then what you find, that they just ignore you, or they just choose to be on their phone, or they just choose to go and have a drink, or they're addicted and they go towards their drugs. All those things are there, and it's how we, what we're gonna do about it, how we feel in it, in our relationships. And again, from my own experience, I kind of understand how you guys can feel, even if I probably don't have the same experience like you. I been there when I had the ignorant behavior by myself, and I was on the receiver as well, when the person I loved was having an ignorant behavior, and they just didn't listen to what I was saying to them. And at the same time, I was trying to explain things and tell them how was my day, and then I just wouldn't have that response. I'll be having a person that I love, that actually I'm trying to, tell how was my day, and then that person's on their phone, and that person is clearly not listening to me or ignoring me. And the easiest way to check that is just ask the question after you said what you said, just to check if they listened to you. If they didn't, register anything you said, that means they didn't. That's what I'm saying, like, I can feel how you guys feel if you're on the receiver, because again, I've been there by myself, and it's not a nice place to be. And this is when you realize, like, if I'm on the receiver side and I'm trying to, like, tell that person I love how was my day, and they're not listening, then it's not nice to be in that position. Then why I should be the same in the future to whoever I'm gonna love, and whoever I'm gonna want to be in relationships. And again, being in relationships is very, very hard work. Like, it only works if you want it to work. If you don't want it to work, then you're always gonna struggle to be there and to understand the other person and especially to, like things like to be able to listen to the other person. That's just one of the values there. Then, yeah, that's like the values, and that's like one of the first topics I'm going to be talking about is listening and how to get that skill. Yeah, how we can really learn that skill, and it is a skill. Yeah, if you think like you can naturally learn how to listen to someone, you need to have a really good, stable childhood with really understandable parents that can actually explain that to you, allow you to talk when you were like explaining your emotions when you were a child, and you just learn that through like the growth period when you were a teenager, and then when you like went to your high schools and you study, and yeah, it is a skill that we need to learn and we need to understand when we grow up. Because if we didn't have those parents, we didn't have that nice upbringing, then again at that time we're just not gonna be able to like listen when we are adults, and that's very difficult at that point. Imagine like you are 25, 30, you're having your partner, and then you're not able to actively listen to them because whatever they say, you just registered, let's say, a 15-20% because you got all those distractions in your mind, and at the same time you're there but you're not there. And like I said, there are the ways that you will not be registering those things, but that's because you didn't learn that skill, and that's why I'll be talking about learning that skill and how we can adjust ourselves to be better at listening. And that's going to be at the part of this week, I would say next week, when I'll be dropping to you guys a TikTok with a different question about listening and about like ways of listening. And from that point, I'll be then having a live with you guys in the evening to talk about it. And again, I can see like people are coming and going out, what is cool. At the same time, it is my first live, then I'm just expecting to have more of you in the future, what probably will be, if I will be coming here every day, and I won't fail you. But again, guys, I'll be going through your ideas as well. Then I'll be doing like a video on my YouTube channel every week about certain coaching topics. It could be relationships, but I can go to the subjects of mental health. I can go to subjects of addictions or parenting. That's like the subjects I feel like I'm strong and I got quite significant knowledge to share. Then I'll be dropping those videos there, and I will try to base them on the feedback I'm getting from you guys. But if there will be no feedback, I'm just going to be dropping the subjects there and just waiting for you guys to give me some feedback and some comments and some ideas for the future videos. And again, that's all going to be based on around psychology, around life coaching, and around how we can improve our like a day-to-day communication relationships to start with. Like I said, other subjects will be welcomed as well. Then just drop the ideas, and then we can go from there. Then I kind of got more to say, but like it's up to you guys. Then do you have some questions? Maybe you want to ask something about listening, what I just said. Maybe you want me to rephrase something, repeat. Maybe you can say if you can kind of refer what I said to your own relationships you got at the moment. Or are you the active listener? Are you on the receiving side of not being listened? Or is your partner an active listener? Are they good at it? Or are they just struggling to listen to you when you're trying to say something to them? Then what is your story? Where you are with that? On which side you are? Anyway, it's like I said, interesting to talk live anyway. I never did it before, then it is a new experience for me. But like I said, guys, if you just joined, then yeah, who you are. Like I just talk about listening for a while, then just share with me how you are with your relationships. Are you an active listener? Are you able to listen to your partner, or is your partner able to listen to you, or the way around? Are you struggling with, a simple day-to-day? How is your day communication with your partner? Is your partner struggling with you? Are they having to repeat themselves 10,000 times because you're not able to register what they're saying? How it is with you guys? Just give me a share. I can see more people are coming in. So what we're talking about is we're sharing right now. Then I just shared some things about listening, what type of listening we may have, or what may cause us not to listen. And the question I'm asking to everyone is, are you a person that doesn't listen to your partner, or is it the other way around? Your partner doesn't listen to you. I'm just looking for someone sharing it, or maybe some questions you guys got about listening. Again, those things I'm going to be sharing here are just fractures of what we can talk about. Then again, I'll be just referring to the TikTok I asked in the morning, and the TikTok, just to remind you all, was did you ever thought that your partner may not listen to you when you just talk about how your day went? That was the question there. I just feel I'm gonna need more water for those lives. Just me talking to like the phone, and people like joining and rejoining. It's a very cool exercise, that is. Just watching everyone joining or going away, just to check for what this guy is talking about. Does he know what he's talking about? There's always that question, isn't it? First thing we try to do, that's from psychology, we obviously naturally judging. We love to judge as a human beings, and it's quite cool, like all of us do that. And it's what we can get from that, conversation with the person talking. Then yeah, very, very interesting to see you guys' opinions. But anyway, as you can see, I got my Facebook group called Communication and Relationships. Yeah, and again, that group was created because of that project. You can drop your comments there, you can put your likes there, or put what you think about the lives on everyday basis. Again, with those lives, I will be probably changing the portals. I will be like dropping lives in the Facebook, I'll be doing them in Instagram, I'll be doing them in TikTok. And what I'm gonna do more, I'll be dropping a link just before the live, before I go actually live. What could be probably a better way to get you interested, because I didn't do that today, and I can see why I got up to 5 people joining. But we live and learn. But again, that will be there. Then it will be on different portals, probably each day. I will try to do them 4 times a week, what is between Monday to Friday, and like a working week, we can say. Then again, in the morning you will be getting your TikTok, in the evening you will be getting your live. It's going to be around 6 p.m, I would say, most of the days, as I'm working through the day by myself. It could be 7 p.m, depending on the day, but I will try to aim for 6, when most of you will be coming back from work, already finished work. And again, I'll be just going and talking about those topics there. And then on the weekend, what I'm going to do, again, I'm just going to summarize the week with what we talk about, and I'm just going to do a free course session on mastermind.com. And again, you'll be seeing those links on my Facebook page, on Grzegorz Coaching, and you're going to see that you'll be seeing them on my group in Facebook as well. And then I'll be just dropping all that there for you guys to sign in. And I'm planning to do my first free session for you guys to just go a bit deep about the actual subjects next weekend. Not the coming weekend, but just weekend after. And then we can just summarize the, what we talk about through the week. I can see more people dropping and joining. Welcome, the ones that joined. So if you just joined, just put in the comments where you joined from. Did you watch the TikTok in the morning? Did you ask yourself the question? I got even 5 people joining. Good. We're going over 5. That's a record. Good. Then yeah, just put in the comments where you're joining from. Did you watch the TikTok in the morning? Did you ask yourself that question about your partner? I just share a couple of things about listening. Then just drop in the comments if you are on the receiving side, or is your partner there when they ask themselves why they cannot listen to you, to where you are in your relationships, which side you are, and you know what is causing you to come here and listen to what I got to say about ability to listen, or the ways of listening. Just drop me a little comment. I hope you enjoy so far, whoever is here. Like I can see one person is here from the whole beginning. Thank you for staying for so long, that I didn't get you bored. But like I said, I can see more people joining, which is good. Again, guys, if you just joined, then just write which side of the listening you are in your relationships. Is your partner struggle to listen to you, or are you struggle to listen to them? Where you joined from? Did you watch the TikToks in the morning? Did you ask yourself the question? I just shared quite a bit about listening, or ways of listening, and why we may not listen. But again, happy to talk about it more. I just need to see a bit more activity of you guys on a chat, and I'll be then diving to the listening subject more. Ask yourself another interesting question. Who is the more dominant in relationships? Are you more dominating it, or is your partner more dominating you? How you feel about it? Who got the more weight? Not on them, just be like in their mind, who's more controlling, who is less controlling. Are we experiencing that in our relationships? All those things will matter when it comes to listening. Just give me a little share. If you just joined, just like I said, share with me where you are with your relationships when it comes to listening. And for those who are still here, then it's gonna be another TikTok tomorrow. You're gonna see it in the morning. And again, we're then gonna go to another topic to talk about in a live. Again, I hope you will be like coming back. Those lives won't be longer than 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I'm not gonna like blah blah longer than that. Don't feel like I got the steam to do it, but I could on some subjects, but again, don't want to get you guys too bored about it. And yeah, it's gonna be more about how many of you are gonna come to have this conversation and to listen to what I'll be talking about here. Well, anyway, thanks for staying so long. Really, really appreciate. Well, anyway, I can see it's not going up or down. Then we are here 40 minutes. I did talk a little bit already about listening and ways of listening. Then, like I said, guys, just watch the TikTok tomorrow morning, and I'll be back tomorrow about 6 p.m. for another 30 minutes to 40 minutes to talk about another subject. Then I'll try to send the link and send the post to everyone before the live this time, what will probably cause me more people, what is good. But anyway, thank you so much for listening so far, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you. Then have a fun and enjoy your evening or morning whenever you are. Thank you.